Cutting across to pictures now coming on the protests that have erupted over MJ Akbar's statement. We are given to understand that the Congress party is leading protests in the national capital. Those are the pictures coming to you from the location where Congress workers and party members are out in protest. Of course, the position taken by the opposition is that the government is maintaining a deafening silence. The Prime Minister should respond to the situation, given that not one or two but 14 women have come out and spoken against a union minister. Remember, MJ Akbar in his explanation, in his response to the allegation, said that this is politically motivated. The fact that the women continue to work with him has been cited as a reason to call the allegations false and baseless. So these are the pictures of protests taking place. What we hear is that the Congress party is now leading protests against MJ Akbar. The demand is, of course, to remove the Junior Minister of External Affairs from office. Refused to do. Earlier, the media, of course, put tough questions to him. He evaded all of those questions. No apology coming from MJ Akbar, nor any resignation as of now. The government of India has also maintained a silence. Party sources tell us that the minister has been given a chance to respond, and beyond that, there has been no action announced from the side of the government of India on this. MJ Akbar also has said that he is going to take legal action. So clearly the minister is on the defensive, and rather, in fact, he has threatened the journalists with legal action. Right now, protests have erupted in the national capital. There's a demand to oust MJ Akbar from his office. He continues to be the MOS of External Affairs Ministry in Government of India. He was away in Nigeria on a foreign mission when the controversy broke out. One after the other, 14 journalists, former colleagues of MJ Akbar, came out and spoke about various instances where Mr. Akbar made sexual advances of verbal and non-verbal nature towards these women. Despite all those accounts and grave charges of harassment at workplace, no action taken against the minister by the Government of India, nor any resignation coming from the minister himself. Rather, he's taken a hardline position. He has accused the women journalist who came out and spoke against him of being politically motivated. He questions the timing of the allegations and says that questions why a storm is being kicked up right before 2019 elections. In a way, Mr. Akbar has dismissed the entire Me Too movement. He calls it politically motivated. He questions the timing. He questions the veracity of the statements. He calls it false and fabricated. He also, once again, puts up the question on why the women has decided to come out now and not at the time of the incident. So the opposition has turned up the heat on the minister. The demand is to remove MJ Akbar from office. Earlier we heard senior Congress leader Sandeep Dixit questioning the government's intention and the government's silence. The opposition has also made statements saying that the government is non-serious about women's safety issues. As many as 15 women have spoken out against Union Minister MJ Akbar, accusing him of sexual harassment, but the minister's defiance is intact. In fact, emboldened by the silence of the centre, the minister, instead of stepping down, has resorted to shaming the women journalists. He has dismissed the Me Too movement, calling it a storm that has been kicked up right ahead of the 2019 elections. In fact, MJ Akbar threatened legal action against 14 women, those 14 women who spoke out against him. He's also named and shamed them by citing instances where the women have continued to work with him despite making allegations of sexual misconduct.